Hello, my friends. Welcome back. How are you? I hope doing okay. Let's see what I'm up to today, shall we? Let's Resin sent me a mold. I've already unpackaged it, unboxed it, and everything, so I didn't rattle all the paper in your ears. And the mold is right here. It's a heart mold, and it has ventricles up top. It's really, really cool. And it holds a whopping 28 ounces. It says 27.7, but I'm going to round that off to 28. And it's beautiful. Okay. They also sent me some resin to create the heart with, and it's 40 ounces. And I took everything out of the box so I didn't rattle any paper in your ear. But this is what the box that it came in. So now I'm going to show you all the goodies that came with it. It came with part B, part A, because it's a 1-to-1, meaning if you're going to do 20 milliliters of A, then you're going to do 20 milliliters of B. Put it together and mix it. It came with all of these goodies, which is these little cups that you could put like colorants in. It came with a nice silicone stir stick. It came with this nice little scraper. It came with a fancy pair of gloves. These are fancy, y'all. And it came with some mica powders. Dark blue, bluish green. This is beautiful. Black, dark purple, watermelon red. I love watermelon. Golden. And it come with this nice fancy silicone bowl. This is a bowl, you guys. It holds 20 ounces and 600 milliliters. It has both on each side. That's nice. And it has their Let's Resin logo on it. Okay. And I forgot. It also came with 2 of these things, which I wasn't sure what they were, so I had to fold one out to see what it was. So this is just a protected like, I don't know, kind of garbage bag material to protect your work area. It was nice and folded up. Like, there was 2 of them in there. Hang on, let me find the other one. What did I do with it? I found it. It came nice and folded like this one. This did. So all it is you get 2 of these. They have different textures to them, but it's pretty much the same thing to protect your work area. Okay, I have a little bit of resin right here, and we're going to drop down in our feet right here, this color right here. So I'm just going to drop some alcohol ink in here, about 5 drops, and this is my Mod Podge black. It's my favorite alcohol ink black to use. I'm going to stir it up, scraping the sides of my cup and the bottom of my cup really good. Go back around the cup again. And now I'm going to set this to the side, and then we're going to go ahead and get this one. I'm going to spritz a little alcohol in the mold, and we're going to drop this color down into the pedestals that the base is sitting on. And I spoon it out like this because I feel like I have more control I have a heavy hand, and I just feel like I have more control like this than I do holding the cup and pouring from the cup. Okay, now I've got the lockets here, and I'm going to go ahead and spritz some alcohol in the mold. And I'm just going to make as many keys, as many lockets as this will allow me to, starting with the one that I want to use. And I'm going to stop right there because there's some indentions down in the mold, and I want to make sure they don't hold any bubbles into them. So I'm going to get my heat gun. And I'm just separating that resin with my heat gun, all the way down to the indention, or the little pretty scene that they have down in there. I can't think of the word I want to spit out right now. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and finish pouring and fill the mold up. I'm going to stop right there and let it get a chance to move into the loop of the locket. And spray a little alcohol, make it move faster. Okay. I don't have enough to do another one. So, I'll find something to put that in. Let's go ahead and make the keys. And the keys are going to be the same color as this. So I'm going to go ahead and spray some alcohol in the mold. And I want to start with the keys that I'm going to use. And then we'll move on from there. And I'm just going to pour a little bit down in there. And then I'm going to get my heat gun and make it move. I'm going to spray a little alcohol and get this one to move a little more. Okay, I have the keys poured, all the enough resin that I had to pour them. And I mixed the black that I had left with the rest of the gold. Okay, I have some resin right here. And I'm just going to get my Cast and Craft Opaque Pigment Red. Shake it up a little bit. And I'm going to put a few drops in here. I want it really red. And let's go ahead and put a little bit of sparkle in there, because I'm a sparkle kind of girl. I love glitter. Okay. Now let's stir it up. And I don't care about how many bubbles gets in this right here, because all we're going to do is let it get to a real sticky state. And then we're going to drop it down the lights that I have hanging from the ceiling. I don't have a camera over there, so I'm not sure how much you will get to see of it, but I will try to let you see some of it. See our glitter in there? Isn't that beautiful? I don't know if it will showcase through our piece or not, but it's in there just in case it will. Okay, I'm going to let this sit for a while, probably about 15 minutes, and then I'll see you back. Okay, I have our full stand here, and we're going to use the Pure Soul purple, red, blue, and green Baltic Day Chameleon powder. And I'm going to drop some down in this cup. I'm not going to put a lot because I don't want it dark, and I can add some more, but I can't take any out. I want it to be transparent. So I want to make sure that I don't get it too dark. Now I'm going to take this toothpick right here, and down here at the bottom of the cup where you see that 3 at, I'm going to run this in there and get that chameleon powder out of that number down there, so that it doesn't try to seep out into my cup. Okay. Now I'm going to add some more resin and see where my color is at now. I'm going to change sticks right quick. Okay, I'm liking that color right there. I'm not going to need any more, so I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of this down in here. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and stir it up, making sure I get the sides of my cup really good and the bottom of the cup. And then I'm going to let this resin rest for about 5 minutes, and then we'll go ahead and I'm going to add some of this to it. This is just an old strand of lights that don't work anymore, so I went ahead and dripped some red on it too, and we're going to place some of it down in here to make this match our heart. Right like that. Okay, we're going to go ahead and pour. And now I'm going to stop and use my heat gun really quick. Okay, and now we're going to continue on pouring. I'm going to stop right quick again because I see something in there. Let me go ahead and get it out. And that is perfect. I don't want it filled completely up because these lights are trying to poke up out of here a little bit. And when this resin right here becomes sticky, I will then have the opportunity to take a tool of some kind and poke it down in the resin, and it will stay. Because see, right now some of it's wanting to stick up, and if I keep poking at it, it's going to incorporate bubbles into my piece. And these are the 3 keys that I chose to use on the piece. This one has some etching on it, and these don't. So I may put some red in there and bring it out. And then these are the locks. This one's got etching in it. You can see it when I turn it to the side. I'm not sure which one we'll use. I was thinking the black. And then here is our piece that's our heart is going to stand on. The heart will stand up by itself. because it has a nice solid bottom, but I just wanted it to look a little bit more nicer, so that's why we made one for it. And I ordered this piece just for that. That came out so cool. Epoxy stirrer. Okay, I'm going to place it on here, and I'm going to hit the power button. Okay, I think it's ready. Okay, now I'm going to scoot that cup aside, and I have another cup right here that I'm just going to place this in, and I'm going to spin it around in there to get the excess resin off of it. Okay, now we're going to take our cup right here, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour out some of this resin into this cup. And I'm going to get our colorant that we're going to use, and I'm going to put it in this cup. And I don't want to put in too much because remember, I can put in but I can't take out. So I'm going to go ahead and mix this up in this cup really good, and then we're going to add it to the big cup and see where our colorant is at that point. If I need to add some more, then I will pour some more back out into the cup, stir some more back into the smaller cup, and then add it to the big cup. Okay, I think I've got it stirred up pretty good. Now I'm going to add it to the big cup. Okay, it looks like I'm going to want a little bit more. Okay, I'm going to pour some more back into our smaller cup. Add some more. and stir it up. And we need to hurry up because that's a lot of resin to be sitting in that cup. The more resin you have sitting in a cup, the faster it's going to cure. So I'm trying to hurry, but be slow, be careful at the same time. It's really not easy to try to find an in-between here, you guys, because I don't need any lumps in this resin, and this is a little bit more than I like to stir, get my mica stirred up in. Okay, let's go ahead and add this to it. And that color right there, I think, is going to work. Because we want to be able to see our locket and our lights that look like blood vessels from a real heart. We want to make sure you can see that through here. But also get that real pretty chameleon color. I'm trying to debate if I want to add any more, but I don't think I'm going to, you guys. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get my lights, and I'm going to dip them into the resin. Get all of them good and covered with the resin. Now we're going to take the mold, the heart mold right here. I'm going to spritz some alcohol in it. And now we're going to go ahead and pour our resin in. Well, really I want to get these lights in there. So I know it's going to be a bit messy, so I went and put some paper underneath here, and I'm going to take the locket and we're going to work it somewhere in there, but I need to get the lights inside of the mold. And the only way to do that is just to dig in there and get them. Okay, I'm going to take a clip right here and clip my lights on the edge there. And then I'm going to get my heart, my locket, and I need to turn it this way because when we pull this out of the mold, it's going to be setting that away. So let me get this down in here. Okay, I think I like it right there. I'm going to spray some more alcohol. And now we're going to go ahead and pour. And now I'm going to stop right quick. And I'm going to make sure those ventricles aren't holding any bubbles in them. Okay. Sorry, you guys. I know you can't see right now. Okay. Now I will see you back when it's time to demold. I'm going to scrape this cup out and get the rest of the resin in there, but it's in your face, so I know you can't see. So I'll see you back when we demold it, okay? Okay, I have went and cut our picture holders, and I cut them in 3 different sizes because I want them to, you know, be 3 different lengths on the heart. Okay, so I have went and drilled holes in each of these, if you can see where I went with my drill. Each one has a hole in it. And we are going to put some of this Gorilla Glue on this paper towel right here. And then I'm going to take the end of this stick and roll it around in that glue. And then slide it in this tunnel that I made into the piece. And then wipe off the excess glue on the outside. But first, I'm going to keep going in and out to make sure that I get a good amount of glue down into the tunnel that I made. Okay, I think that's good. Now I'm going to squirt some alcohol on this Q-tip here. And then I'm just going to clean it off. Okay, and now we're going to dome the back after that dries a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of these, and then I'll be back. And I'm just going to stand them up in my cup right here to make sure that they're all standing up. And then I'm going to make sure that each clip is even. Okay, now I'm going to scoot it over to the side and leave it alone. This big baby out of here. Oh, I hope it's pretty. I hope it's pretty. Oh, goodness. It's just not going to be easy. Okay. Good Lord, y'all. Good night. Okay. It's a coming. Woo. Can somebody help me? Can you just hold it right there while I pull? Oh. Okay. We're almost there, you guys. We're almost there. There's the locket. Okay, I gotta rest a minute. Okay. Oh, goodness. Goodness. Finally. Whew. Okay. Now, let's inspect our heart. It is very, very unique, that's for sure. But I definitely love it. I absolutely love it. I just don't like the way the lock is in there. But that's okay. All right. Now here's our stand for it. So I'm going to go ahead and place it on the stand. And here are our keys. They are all finished and domed on the front and the back. And I use super clear designer art resin to dome with. It's far more viscous than even tabletop epoxy. More viscous epoxy is less fluid-like and more gel-like, and is usually measured in CPS. The higher the CPS number, the thicker the epoxy is. And that's why I love to dome with super clear designer art resin. I have the keys made. Isn't that too cute? Okay, I have some resin right here, and what I'm going to do is, I don't need much, so I'm just going to put some in that cup so that I don't have to put a whole lot of glitter in here. I'm going to use the same glitter that we used for the keys. Stir it up. Now the fun part comes. What I'm going to try to do is, set that over there. I'm going to try to get my UV resin and put the key where I want it. Let me take it down off the stand so it makes it a little bit shorter. So maybe y'all can see what I'm doing. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, this key is going to go right here. So I'm thinking about UV resining it there and then putting the resin in. And hopefully the UV resin will hold it up while it cures. So that's the plan. So let's go ahead and see if it works. And I want it kind of sitting out a little bit, not completely straight up and down. It looks like it might work, you guys. Oh, goodness. I'm so happy. Okay, there is key number 1. And there is key number 3. Okay. Okay, now we're going to take our resin here and drop it down in these 3 ventricles. Only these 3. I'm not putting it down in any of the others because I think that's just going to be a bit too much. So I have to be very careful here, and that I don't drop this resin down the side of my heart. It's diamond dust glitter, and the it's kind of like a pretty light gold, and we're going to take it and go over the top of these right here. I was going to use my my gold leafing pen, but it's not the same color type. I mean, it didn't look good. So I put a little bit of this on there, and it looked so pretty. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, I have finished. And I think that just adds an extra touch to the piece. So what do you guys think about it? And here's the remote. You can change all kinds of stuff on the lights. What do you guys think about it? Is there anything you would change about it? Is there anything you don't like about it? Let's talk about it in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys think. And this piece will also be ready for Mother's Day in my Buy Me a Coffee shop. You just click the link and then go to my shop. And these are the keys to my heart. And you can put 3 photos here. Beautiful piece, you guys. I am so proud of this piece right here. Each piece teaches me something. So, for those of you who stayed through the entire video, I have no words to express how grateful I am to have you here. I truly appreciate your time. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and thank you for allowing me to be part of it. I hope to see you in the next video. God bless you. Bye-bye, my friends.